I wanted to talk about dates not going anywhere, but you let it happen. So when you're trying to win someone over, as my first point, they don't like you, and because they don't like you, they threaten to leave, and then you start to comply. And when you start to comply, it means you're doing more than what you wanted to do. My next point is to not lead with expensive dates, because you don't know if you're going to see that person again. But also, if you lead with expensive dates, the other person that you're with is going to be expecting that all the time. And if you can't maintain that, and if your lifestyle is nothing like that, they're going to get the wrong impression of you. It's good to pay for the first date because that's what people are expecting. But also, you're the one that's inviting someone else on a date. And when it comes to someone inviting you, it's just good to bring money for just in case, so that you're not in a situation where you can't afford it and then you're just stuck at a place. And the other thing that I'm going to say is to not go on expensive first dates, because if someone likes you, they will easily go to a coffee date without really thinking about it. Because someone that likes you, they don't care about how the experience is. What they're trying to do instead is to spend more time with you. So it doesn't really matter how much the first date really is, because you're trying to get to know someone. When it comes to first dates, if you allow someone else to pick the first date, but also they expect you to pay, you need to make sure that you have a date idea already, because by having a date idea, it means that you're more decisive, and it means you won't change your mind so easily. Because if you end up changing your mind so much, you might not even get a date. So that's what I'm going to say when it comes to really a first date, because if you're in one location and you're stuck in one location, you're going to spend more money and more time, and it's either you get bored or the person that you're with gets bored. When you are the one that's leading the dates, you're the one that's paying for the dates, you're planning the date location, and even the people that you're attracting, you also need to focus on yourself by going to the gym. When you're going to the gym and being in shape, it helps you to feel more confident, but it makes you more disciplined, so that even if people don't go on dates with you, you choose to work on yourself. And that's the thing, because if you're going on dates where the people that you're attracting you don't really like, but also when you're going on dates and you're settling, knowing that you deserve better. The other thing that I wanted to say, so if you're going on dates but you're not really ready for commitment, you're starting to go on dates without really knowing if you want a short-term or a long-term relationship. The next thing that I'm going to say is for you to work on your Instagram and to keep your account public, but also focusing on posting on Instagram. Not only post, which is like pictures, but also like videos so people can actually hear your voice. And if it means that you work on your tone of voice, that is something that you need to consider, because you don't want to have a high-pitched voice, but then someone's looking at your picture and they're thinking you're the most masculine person, but when it comes to your voice, it's very high-pitched, that they lose respect for you. But not only that, they lose attraction for you. Another thing that I'm going to say is by being a social person, where you're not just having posts by yourself, but you have posts with other people, because it shows that you're more approachable, it shows that you get along with other people. When you include other people in your posts, it's more like a safety thing, and they're going to trust you more because it shows that you get along with other people. And simply put, everyone is a stranger on the internet until you meet someone in person. So that's why it's good to have pictures with other people, but also most of your social media and your dating apps, it should have pictures of you. So it should have pictures of you with good posing, good lighting, but also you have to look good yourself. And by taking care of yourself, by grooming, by improving your clothing style, when it comes to your online presence, you want it to be that people already like you before you even say a word. When it comes to an activity, first date or second date, it helps you to be closer to the person that you're with, but also you get to see how competitive that they are, because someone that's not competitive, it means that they're more likely going to let you win on everything. So it's up to you what you really want, and that's all I got to say, and I'll see you in another video.